This is meant to be a documentation video of my process when I'm building my PC. I'm right now in my hobby room where I'm doing all the computer stuff, where I have like all the parts and the finished systems that are ready for commercial sales. Yeah. I'm doing this video because actually I just want to build like my final personal computer. I've switched my PC so often in the last few months and years that I came to the point where I just need one system and I want to be I don't want to change it anymore and I want to stick with it. For that purpose, I've been looking for a case that I'm very familiar with. It is the Lian PC-O5SX, a case that isn't produced anymore and very difficult to find. Therefore, I really had to scour eBay and other marketplaces, and I mean, it wasn't available for a very long time, and then by like a miracle I found one in the USA. It was still in its original packaging and it was never used, and yeah, it is new. So this one is the box for the case. I'm really happy I found one and that I'm actually able to build another system in this beautiful case. It is a very challenging case for my use case because I'm gonna put a full custom water loop in it. It is very compact and I just like the layout of it. It is it's kind of like a window, or like, it's kind of like, it's like no, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of a piece of art, you can see all. What is that? All right, now yeah, I'm also trying out open camera software, and yeah, not too bad, but could be a little better. So this is where I'm at right now. I just have opened up the case. I have some of my water cooling parts here lying on my desk, and I'm getting some stuff ready. Because when you buy these water blocks, I'm using Bixkey. I'm using a lot of Bixkey parts actually. Not only the CPU block that I tear down, and also the pump reservoir combo. I'm also getting a Bixkey water block for my graphics card, which is up here. I'm gonna do another video on it so you can see a little more about it. I have all the parts up here that I'm gonna use. Back to the topic of where I'm at right now. These are the blocks. They are acrylic tops and they have lighting systems installed. They are all RGB, and I'm not a huge fan of RGB because most of these strips, they cannot illuminate like white, clear light. They don't do that. And I'm swapping all these parts out, and I'm gonna put actually just white LEDs into the system. So like this part here, just white LED, it will go where originally something like that would have gone. I'm gonna put this one in here. I'm gonna put an acrylic piece over it so I can screw it down on it, and I will wire up these LED strips. Like this one will go to the pump, so I will open up this pump cover, and I will just get the 12 volt straight out of the pump, so I don't have any unnecessary wires going through my case. Yeah, I just want to have a very clean cable management in my case, so I try to eliminate as many cables and wires as possible. Same here with the block, with the CPU water block. It came with this RGB harness. RGB light strip and harness. And yeah, same issue here. You will not get. God damn! I'm gonna turn that stuff off. This is actually also a laundry room, so we have this piece of shit that's doing the noise. Anyway, I'm also gonna put, white LED strips in here. However, and this is where I'm stuck right now, as you can see, this one is a very narrow LED strip, and the ones that I have are standard, and it is too wide, so it will not fit into the block. So I ordered some narrow white LED strips. It's gonna take some time till they arrive, so I'm kind of, I have to stop. Sorta. I know, I mean, when I'm building these systems, I expect it to take a lot of time, so I'm not hurrying. I'm just waiting for the parts and doing stuff when I'm actually able to do some progress on it. This one is a power supply. It is an SF450. It is the platinum version, and yeah, I also got some custom cables for this system, so you can Winco. It is an AliExpress brand, and you can select your power supply. It's kind of like cable mod, you know, just like half the price of cable mod. And you can do your personalized color combinations, and they will do the cables for you. You can also tell them how long they are supposed to be, and yeah. And honestly, the quality is just like cable mod, so happy about that. And there you can also see the color combination that I'm gonna have in the system. It will be yellow, gray, and black. And because of that, I also have the yellow coolant, EK Cryofuel Solid, yellow coolant, and of course it's gonna be a hard tube system. Hard tube, yeah. For this part here, I actually had to do quite a bit of work, because when you're getting these acrylic parts, they aren't like, you know, they aren't polished. They are, this one especially, to me, I'm actually a little disappointed by Bixkey about this part here, because it was really rough, you know. The acrylic, you could see through it, but it just didn't shine, you know. It was like this one, this part of the acrylic, very foggy, and to me it wasn't pleasing. I was not happy, because this is kind of a center part of this system, and as it being a center part, I just wanted to look good, you know, and I want to have a very clear look through this part. So I went all the effort of sanding it, then using specialty acrylic, what is it, the polishing material and polishing paste, and I also have a machine at work where I can polish acrylic and make it shine, basically, and I think it turned out pretty well. Yeah. I also produced a mounting plate for this piece, so I can, this one will be like so, and will go on to here like that, and it will be mounted to the case like so. Once I get the lighting strips, so I can, yeah, I can finish up this part of the power supply. So this side, I just want to finish it like together at once with all the cables, because as you can see, this one will block accessibility to this cutout to route through your cables. And yeah, what else is there just to show? Radiator, yes, this case is very compact, so you cannot use, I mean, you could, but then you will have to do some sacrifices in airflow. But usually you want to go with a I need to cover up my address. Usually you'll have to go with an with a slim, narrow radiator. I have an XSPC ultra thin 240mm radiator, and yeah, I'm gonna go with this one here. And I also got ordered in some 15mm thick fans instead of these 25mm fans by Be Quiet. So when I have two of them, I can get push-pull configuration in this case, which will be nice because I'm using a RTX 3070 Ti, and this piece is just using up way too much power. And actually, I'm a little scared because I know that this GPU will be quite a challenge for my cooling system. I will undervolt it for sure, and I'm using a Ryzen 3700X, which is kind of undervolted because I'm running it at the 45 watt TDP limit, but at the same time I have PBO enabled, and I did some testing and it performs like within a 1% of the original configuration, but using like 20 watts less. So that's great. So I'm undervolting my CPU, undervolting my GPU, and yeah, I'm hoping it will be fine. I think it will be fine. Yeah, we will see. So this one was part one of the video. I will do a lot of progress videos, some smaller ones, shorter ones, longer ones. This one is a longer one, 12 minutes, just to show you what I'm up to. Actually showing myself what I'm up to, because I will rewatch this video maybe in the future when I'm thinking about setting this system again. And I really hope it stops me from setting the system again, because I just want to keep it right now. Usually when I'm doing these builds, it's kind of getting becoming a weird relationship, because it really challenges me. It is not that easy to build these systems, and usually I get a lot of struggles on the way to overcome. And when I'm finished, I'm kind of like, sick and tired of looking at it. And that's usually the reason for why I'm selling them again. But this time I'm just trying to, to keep it, documenting the progress of building the system. Yeah, showing you how it's being done.